was not his best, obviously.
Over to the wing. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Hits it from three-point range. Mr. Fundamentals got 48.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
And again, Orlando running the court in transition. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Payton.
This is not a tough case to crack. I mean, if they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on defense.
Now they continue to fall asleep in the transition.
Oh, how about that basketball, fan? Beautiful. Wow. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Dishes to Butler. Now here's Rose. Defense is right there. Back to Butler. There's the feed to Rose. 6 to shoot. From deep. The offensive rebound. The dish to McDermott. Butler on the wing. McDermott with the screen for Butler. And it's Rose penetrating. That's good. Rose has got 45 points.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. No good on the three.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, big margin for them in the rebounding department. They've completely dominated the boards here.
You know, even though he's bite-sized compared to the big men on the floor, he's done some really tall work on the board.
That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists now in this one.
The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Rose goes in. McDermott kicks to Butler. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Butler's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Tell you what, they haven't exactly been shy about letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
You know, Steve, if you have the lead, you can afford to be a little comfortable with the three-point shot. You just don't want to fall too much in love with it.
Rose kicks to McDermott. And the Bulls, another 3.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
The Magic trail by 11. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
It's a tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Nicholson. Fry comes in for Gordon. Harris is checked in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Payton. There's the pick. And it's Rose penetrating. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, defended by Butler. And that one's good. Mr. Fundamentals got 56 points in the game.
This is one well of a performance, folks, but it won't mean a thing if they aren't able to finish it off and get the win.
Noah with a screen for Butler. He feeds it to Rose. Shoots off the screen. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And as they grab one there, I was going to make the point that they just haven't done enough in terms of rebounding the ball.
I agree. Here's Vucevic. The shot no good. Good D by Gasol. The Bulls leading by 6. And it's Butler missing.
Man, that's too bad. Easy shot there, and you got to knock that one down.
Well, that's a concentration cramp right there. I mean, just lost focus.
What a shot over the bigger man. I'll tell you what, that could prove to be a massive play in this game.
You know, because of the defense and the pressure situation, Steve, that was a high degree of difficulty shot on that jumper.
Here's Harris. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
Let's go quickly over for an update.
Thanks, Kevin. Tom Thibodeau had some words for his team in that last huddle. The game's still in question, but he told his players, guys, this is when it's fun, right? Time is winding down, a close game. This is where you show the preparation and the time you've put in. Kevin, we'll see if they respond.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Rose kicks to McDermott. Feeds it to Gasol. Shot to end this cold run. No luck. So Orlando will take it the other way. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Yeah, knocking down the open shots and really getting a nice flow to their game.
Well, Chicago's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Mr. Fundamentals. Vucevic against Rose. Pass to McDermott from the arc. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got assist number 8 now on the night. The Magic trail by 3. Inside to Vucevic, and he bangs it home with one hand.
A sensational run has them on the brink of tying it up or even taking the lead all of a sudden.
Steve, quite a turn of events here. I mean, they really snapped into focus in a hurry and tightened up their game at both ends.
Now here's Rose. Tight defense on him. Another one falls for Chicago.
This is not the time to try to find your shot. I mean, the game is tight, it's snug, and he's just 2 for 8 this quarter.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. McDermott with the double team.
Definitely doing his part because he's made his share of clutch buckets here in the fourth.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rose with the ball. At the elbow, McDermott. Here's Gasol. Nails it!
Somebody set a fire under Pau Gasol.
Orlando's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Harris. Sinks it! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rose. Good.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him. Get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
And there's the foul. It's on Mr. Fundamentals. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Boy, in a close game especially, those plays really hurt. Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
And they commit an intentional foul. There's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
And an intentional foul right there.
Well, Kev, that took forever. I don't know what took them so long, but the coaching staff can't be pleased with that right now.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game.
That may be the knockout blow, guys. Those free throws would seem to have put this one away.
Off the inbound pass. A rebound by Gasol. Rose with the ball. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Gets the first. That puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. It's good.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hit.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
And now let's go over to Doris Burke on the sideline for an interview with the Jordan Player of the Game. Doris, take it away.
Derek, tremendous work on the glass tonight. How important is that aspect of the game to this team?
It's huge. That's all Ted talks about, second rebound. We crash the boards, our bigs are big at it, and when we pass it back out, we usually got the three-pointer, so it's easy basketball.
Derek, thank you so much. Guys, hard to run if you don't rebound the ball.
Thank you, Doris. Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve, and Doris, and the rest of the crew, Kevin Harlan saying see you next time.
We have time for more questions. You, sir?
Who would you say is to blame for your team's recent woes? You or your teammates?
You can't be serious. Ain't none of this on me. Have you been watching? I've been balling, man. Can't speak for the rest of them fools.
Okay, let's go to the gentleman in the front. Troy?
You must be frustrated with all those mistakes out there tonight. What do you got to do to limit those next time out?
It is very frustrating. I just got to get better. It's unacceptable how much I turned the ball over tonight. I mean, all I can do is get back to work and get better, man. That's it.
You, sir.
Everyone's talking about your little social media snafu. Care to comment?
No comment. I'd like to keep that private.
Private. That's a good one. Maybe you should have thought about that before blasting your intentions to lead the team to the universe.
You know what? You live and you learn, so let's move on.
Move on. To the next team most likely.
Hey, listen. I'm not apologizing for being a self-advocate.
Self-advocate? Is that what the selfish kids are calling themselves these days?
Hey, if that's what you want to call being selfish, hey, then I'm selfish, all right? That's what's helped me ignore the critics and the naysayers. All the people that didn't believe that I'd be where I am right now, I apologize for absolutely nothing.
All right, thanks, everybody. We're done here. You know what? How about me?
What about
You
you?
apologize to me
For what?
for cleaning up your mess. Again.
Man, girl, please.
So with this social media scandal thing going, you've alienated your teammates, the fans, and management.
That wasn't my intention.
But that's what happened. That's why I keep an extra cell at home just for conversations I want to keep to myself. And that bad boy never leaves the house.
An extra cell?
Just keep your intentions to yourself. We're all disposable in this league. All I really care about is your mindset. How you feeling?
I feel like I gotta make sure I take care of number one. I mean, even you said it yourself. We're all disposable in this league. I could tear my ACL tomorrow, and my time in this league could be over. So I gotta make sure that I take ownership of my life, my career, and make some money while I can.
I can respect that. I can. But just know that attitude is going to affect relationships with the organization, the fans, but most importantly, your teammates. And they have to know that you're still a professional and are willing to take care of business here. Do you think you can do that?
Man, they all